Right. All right. Good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final match right here at the Nationwide League on playoffs at the iconic ENYIMBA International Stadium, popularly known as the Elephant Park, today being August, August 9th, 2026, and it is the last match of the day. Of course, we've seen a lot of games have gone down since today, and the game today is between Blackpool and the De-Sapele Lions. Blackpool, remember, in their last game defeated OIC by a goal to nothing, and funny enough, OIC came back to get a fantastic win over Roli FC by 4 goals to nothing, and the De-Sapele Lions on their own part played as a 1-1 draw with Roli FC in their first game, and this is their second opportunity they have in order to ensure if they can be able to get another very wonderful result in their quest for qualification to the Nigerian National League. Remember, it is just one slot up for grabs, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you. Of course, just to take you through the starting XI of both teams for Blackpool, well, we have Camillus Ayo in goal, NS Oloye joining the jersey number 17. You have 3 Oche Monday, jersey number 14, Christian James, jersey number 15, Chibos Augustine, jersey number 6, James Peter, jersey number 7, Wachuku Michael, jersey number 18, Abraham Friday, and of course jersey number 9, Michael Manessa, jersey number 20, you have Solomon Okokon, and jersey number 12, Enyo Abase Udo. And for the De-Sapele Lions, you have Okora Rinze in goal, Odion Franklin, jersey number 2, Emmanuel Ozochukwu, jersey number 14, Jasmine Thompson, jersey number 3, of course Abai Toro Matthias, jersey number 20, and you have Adams Henry, jersey number 6, Emeka Eze, jersey number 21, Ekuma Bata, jersey number 16, Odumoso Harrison, 17, Emmanuel Solomon, jersey number 26, Jerome Jaye Abiodun, jersey number 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we are up and about as far as this is concerned. And of course, I'm the sports pastor, the Connie Children. I'm the one driving the commentary this evening, and I've got Chuks Obu, Chuks the Pundit, who will be doing a color commentary in Igbo. Well, Chuks, good evening and welcome again. Of course, we are hoping that it will be one that will be interesting to watch, and that has to do with goals. We saw Roli FC going down 4 to OYC, 1, 2, 3, 4 goals to nothing. And of course, goals are commentators' delight. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we get back on track to 1 minute and just some seconds played as far as this game is concerned, and Blackpool have a free kick. Takes it longer. Of course, just number 20 for Blackpool, Solomon Okon, got his head to that. Couldn't keep it tight. And of course, we've seen Christian James shouting, holding on to his leg as he's fouled right there. When he's back on his feet, talking about Christian. And he will be the one to take the throw-in. He does that. Got Solomon. Solomon. Well, it's a corner. And the captain of the side, James Peter, will be the one that will be taking the corner kick. Takes it long. Well, that one goes agonizingly out. And Okora Rinze will restart proceedings from behind. Remember that is the NNL sole ticket for the South Center that is all for grabs. Of course, Peter rising highest to get that one, but of course he is fouled. And Adams Henry, the free kick, takes it long to no one in particular. And Ernest gets the ball. Takes it long, looking for Michael Manessa. Of course, Harrison stepping in to clear that one together with Abata. Throw for the De-Sapele Lions. Throw in another very choice position. Throwing now to Blackpool, and Monday takes that one. Another throw. This is Michael. Michael decides to come down to see Christian James. James sees Abraham. Abraham is fouled by JC number 3, Thompson Jasmine. And he quickly recovers. Michael. James Peter, I beg your pardon. Solomon. Guess Abraham. They are coming forward. Solomon. Opportunity, but dispossessed right there. Abraham Friday couldn't make it count. Woo! Decides to go down, talking about Daniel Brasi Odo. And it's an indirect free kick given to the De-Sapele Lions. Of course, that's gotten by Emmanuel Solomon. Solomon, of course, sets all back. And that is it! Ladies and gentlemen, we have the first goal of the day, and it came as early as the 6th minute. We'll be getting the goal scorer. That looks like Tekuma Abata. And of course, that's Tekuma Abata who gets that goal for the De-Sapele Lions as they go ahead in this one. And we are back just where we began. And this time around is De-Sapele Lions in front. The team from Warri, Delta State. Now Blackpool, we have to do their very best in order to get back into this one. And I'll be coming to my color commentator to get his assessment as regards that goal, because a few seconds ago it was Blackpool who were about scoring and then they lost steam. And they were now the ones that did defensive duties, and it's a duty they could not do as they should, as they are now trailing by a goal to nothing choose. Of course, the reason why this will be very, very important is that if he ends this way, the De-Sapele Lions have 4 points, Blackpool with 3 points, and of course OIC with 3 points, and that makes Rolly FC the last team on that group with just a point. And it goes on to show you how very, very difficult it will be going into the final round of games on Tuesday. All to play for, believe me. They come forward again, and this time is Solomon. Solomon, can he be wise enough to help his team out of this doldrum? Of course, Christian James is dispossessed and is a throw-in in favor of Blackpool. Seeing Abasudo take that one, and Chibuzo Augustine takes it to Christian, who takes it back to the goalkeeper, Eyo Camillus. Changes the trajectory of the game. This is James Peter, who sees Ernest Oloye. Ernest went back to Ochemonde. Ochemonde now sees Camillus, and Camillus finds Christian. Christian sees Solomon. Solomon finds Odo. Odo to Eyo. Eyo to Ernest. Ernest to James Peter. And they're being punished. Another shot, not entirely cleared. And you ask, what was that man thinking? The first shot was blocked by the goalkeeper, his foot, and he had another opportunity. Probably he was thinking that his goal, a teammate was running towards him, but unfortunately, he let it go through to the legs of James Peter. And of course, that was a chance that Harrison got. Oh my goodness. Blackpool looked very jittery in the first 10 minutes of this game. Chibos Augustine, where he finds Christian to Solomon. Solomon sees Manasseh, but of course couldn't get to him. Manasseh playing as a number 9 right now, and of course Nwachukwu Michael playing that number 7 position. The player is down on the top for the De-Sapele Lions. Of course, he's back on his feet, talking about Jasmine Thompson. Long throw into the box. Of course, frantic efforts to get that one out. One that is done with ease. Beautifully done by Ernest Christian. Back to the goalkeeper, Camillus Eyo. Eyo finds Uche Monde. Chibos Augustine is fouled. Manassa couldn't get the ball. Foul. And that is on Adams Henry. Free kick to De-Sapele Lions. Takes it long. Chance! Whoa! Oh my goodness! They crossbar to the rescue! And that came in the 14th minute. Blackpool still insistent. They want to get the second goal opportunity. And of course, he's clattered into talking about Abata, the goal scorer. And he's out for a throw. Choose, you saw that. Beautiful volley from that man. And of course, the top right corner coming to the rescue. That would have been what we call a TV goal. Of course, they look better of the side in the first 16 minutes of this encounter. Truth is, for Blackpool going forward, they look bereft of ideas. De-Sapele Lions are virtually everywhere, doing all they can in order to get another goal in this one. And Christian James, the long throw specialist, going for the ball. He does that. Of course, Friday got his leg to that one. Can he be able to make out anything? Well, he wasn't able to. Oh my goodness. Bodies everywhere. Solomon faints. Is brought down. Free kick in favor of De-Sapele Lions. Solomon Okokon getting that one. He's complaining to the referee that the tackle on him was too much, and he seems to have bruised his lap, his arm too. And you have Odaina Abbas and James Peter behind that free kick. Question is, can they be able to make it count? And the referee is motioning to Emmanuel Solomon to step back. Jasmine Thompson also part of that war. He asks, what was James Peter thinking with that free kick? Well, to the head of Manessa, but that couldn't bring out any results that should be in favor of the team. And it's a goal kick right now. Okoro Arinze. James Chibozo. Ball sent back, and of course gets to Tekuma. Tekuma finds Harrison. Harrison, of course, crosses into the box. James, push! Tekuma couldn't get it the way he wanted. And of course, with the push from the guys, talking about the Blackpool defenders and defensive midfielder, who is the captain of the side, James Peter, it helps them to come out of that danger. Well, miscued passes being a problem for Blackpool. Nicely done there to evade that danger. Abraham Friday playing on a Sunday. This is Manessa. Manessa couldn't get the ball through to Solomon. Because Tekuma Abata was looking for Emmanuel Solomon. Couldn't get to him. JC number 18, Abraham Friday, was looking for the ball, couldn't get to it. And now Abasi Odo. Of course, it's Jasmine Thompson that will be taking that throw. Nicely done there, looking for Harrison. Couldn't get to him. Beautiful defense work done there by Christian James. Manuel Ozochukwu coming forward. James sees that one, intercept. Of course, Chibozo. But not entirely out of danger. Then Ochori Mondays with it. Sees Christian. Christian finds Abraham. Abraham couldn't get to the promised land, and of course, Jasmine Thompson gets the ball, but they get it back. Talking about Blackpool in quick succession. Beautiful. Chibozo finds Solomon. Solomon. Well, this time around is Adams Henry. The referee has blown for an offside involving Manassa. The jersey number 9, Michael Manassa, when he bid to help his team, he wonders offside. The referee says play on. Another chance. Wayward couldn't make it count. And that was from Emmanuel Solomon, I presume. They're still coming back, talking about Sapele Lions. They really want to get the second goal as far as this game is concerned. If it calls that one back, seems like it's a throw-in. Of course, it would be a free kick to Blackpool. Another free kick. They will start immediately. Christian Solomon couldn't get to Friday. Another quick corner. Free kick, I beg your pardon. And James Peter is standing behind that one. That corner would, that free kick will be retaken. James sees Odo straight into the box, but then is out of play. Goal kick to the De-Sapele Lions. Solomon, of course, Abata going in. The Kuma has really been really instrumental to this De-Sapele Lions team. Of course, no wonder he got the first goal in this game. Whoosh! Another opportunity for Tekuma Abata. Sees Emmanuel Solomon. He's still with it. Emmanuel Solomon trying to wriggle his way from danger. That's the free kick. Right blow by the referee. Free kick. Back to the materials to take that one. I don't know what he was thinking. Emeka Eze took that free kick, but then not entirely what he was hoping for. And James, well, he's muzzled off the ball. Free kick to Blackpool. A quick one taken. Of course, Nwachukwu Michael didn't see a way through. He decided to go back looking for Ernest. Of course, that ball is brought down by Solomon, but still not entirely cleared, and his free kick right now given to De-Sapele Lions. Okora rings a text. Well, two people contesting for the ball, Harrison and Solomon. Emeka Eze fouls. James Peter. Manessa. Takes it long. 2 to beat 1, but then couldn't get it done. Talking about Abraham Friday, he's brought down. The referee tells him stand up. Adams Henry finds Tekuma. Of course, Emmanuel Solomon. And the referee, or rather the goalkeeper, motions that the ball should be left to him, and of course it is. He gets a free kick in that one too. Well, so far so good. Choose 28 minutes of action, and I don't know. Have you really been impressed with what you've seen since the goal came in?
ABIA na-ekwu ka ndị otu egwu bọọlụ De-Sapele ka ụmụ Holarelu ya bụ ABIA goolu anyị zuru nyekwa ha agbamume ha na-agbakwa bọọlụ na-aga n'ihu mana ihe dịka nkeji 15 gara aga ma ihe dịka nkeji 12 gara aga ya bụ 12 minutes of bekee ị ga-aghọta bụ na ọ dịka akụbọọlụ okwu a ma ha onwe ha ma ndị otu egwu bọọlụ Blackpool ya mee ka ndị akụbọọlụ okwu a ga-alụ ala nke pụtara nwe m na-eche dịka ndị nkụzi ha bụ onye ọzọ ha dịka a na-agwa ha oji nwayọọ na-ele ya akụbọọlụ ka ọ tụgharị usoro ọzọ ọ ga-eji gbakpọ ndị otu ya na-ele anya ndị otu egwu bọọlụ ndị Blackpool ka ndị gaa n'azụ deredu na-agụrụ ọgụgụ isi ka ha ga-eji mere akụbọọlụ maka ọ dịkwesịrị adị otu ihe doro anya bụ akụbọọlụ okwu a nke ga-atọ ọchịchị ọ bụgodị na ọ jụgodo oyi n'oge ugbu a ọ na-ekwe m nghọta na agba nke abụọ nke akụbọọlụ okwu a ga-erikwara ogo ga-adị mma karịa ka ọ dị n'oge ugbu a ọ dị ebe pụta kpọpụtara ihe ọ dị mma onye ya bụ otu bọọlụ ndị Blackpool FC na ndị ogbe ha bụ De-Sapele na-etiri igba ego dị elu.
Of course, the White Shoes was analyzing. We saw a situation where Jasmine Thompson got a cross into the box, and Emmanuel Durojaya building was left alone, but then his header was inches away from goal. And right now we restart with Okora Rinze with the ball, where he finds Emmanuel Solomon, but not completely, because the Blackpool defenders were there to ensure the young man doesn't get comfortable with the ball. Tekuma Bata to Solomon. Tekuma. Well, he was looking to get Harrison, couldn't. Oh my goodness. Adams Henry in a bid to get the ball, had his legs carved open. The De-Sapele Lions have played better, truth be told, since they got that goal. Been very comfortable on the ball and been doing all the good works. Free kick to Blackpool. Christian launching forward, looking for Michael Manessa. Manessa sees Solomon. Solomon is hacked down. Free kick to Blackpool. Solomon dispossessed, and of course ball straight to Harrison. Harrison brought down James. James sees Odo. Whoosh! Can hear the sound of that leg, cause James fouled. James, the captain of Blackpool. Takes it in looking for Abraham Friday. And finally finds him after so much work done. Nicely done there by Enes Oloye. It's a throw in. The player is down on the top, but then he's back on his feet right now. That looks like he's Abraham, who has interchanged position with Nwachukwu Michael. Opportunity. Beautifully done, oh my goodness. Oh, James Peter from range. That would have been the goal. Frantic efforts in that defense, and it gets a corner. Well, we wait for that corner to be played. Oche Monday will be going to take the corner kick. Well, choose you saw that one from range, talking about James Peter, and of course, the goalkeeper Okoro Arinze puts his legs to that one. Another shot by Michael Manasa, and unfortunately, a defender, Odion Franklin, responds quickly. That results in a corner kick.
Well, good one. Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ya dabara adaba nke ọma onye nke a gbara n'azụ eziokwu na mgbe ọgọ kpapụrụ ya bụ bọọlụ ndị ụfọdụ dị na-eti na okwesịghị ịdịsa agba penalti mana ịhụlanụ onye mgbepe ya bụ onye nọ n'etiti ya bụ onye na-atụ oge na-eme ya onwe ya hụrụ ya nke ọma wee ghọta na okwesịghị ịbụ ịdịsa agba ya ma oge fechapụ aka ọgbere ya mana ihe gbara nke bọọlụ kwasị ịghọta na dịka otu bọọlụ Blackpool enweela ka pụtara n'egwu a ya bụ ihe a bụ ezigbo ohere tara ọ bụkwa na ha ga-eji kwetekwa ohere ọzọ kwetekwa ya ọzọ ma ọ bụ obodo abụọ ọzọ eji maka ha nwere ike isi
well, we wait to see whether that will be the case scenario. 35 minutes of action so far. 10 more minutes to half time, and that's not including the additional time. But we wait to see whether Blackpool will have answers given with all the questions they've been asking. Manessa dispossessed right there by JC number 6, Adams Henry. Adams Henry sees Solomon. Well, it's a throw in favor of the De-Sapele Lions. And it will be Jasmine Thompson that will be taking that throw. Well, push right there from the defender, Christian. Free kick to De-Sapele Lions. That's a long, oh my god. Unless I rises highest and it's a corner. Because that was taken by Tekuma. Corner taken, of course, far right there, and is in favor of Blackpool. Where a lot of friction happening right there. The referee cautioning Solomon. We are seeing them getting pushes and shoves here and there. Ayo, see Solomon. Solomon was looking for James, couldn't get to James. Finally finds a Michael. Michael is told to calm down. Solomon goes back to Ernest. Ernest finds Monday. Christian rushes in to clear that danger. Monday was looking for Manessa, couldn't get to him. The ball is out for a throw, and it will be Chibuzo to take that. Monday. But of course, Harrison gets that. Well, gets to Henry. Henry. And Mecca easy. Well, throwing. Henry rushing. Of course, Harrison rushing too. Gets the ball. Can they make it count? Well, inches away from goal. And that was coming from Abiodun, where Chuzi saw that would have been the second goal for the De-Sapele Lions in the 40th minute of this encounter.
Nke a bụ eziokwu ya bụ ezigbo ohere nke gara ịbụ imezi ọkpụ abụọ mana ha bụ onwe ha obi sikasikwara ha ike ịtụwa ọkpụ abụọ n'ihi ibe gosipụta na ụfọdụ mgbe ị na-atụ anya na ha nwere ike lawa azụ si ka chekwa azụ ha igbochie ka nwee ike gbochie ndị otu bọọlụ ha na-agba isi ha gol mana ọ bụ nke a bụ ihe nke ha n'ike ka na-aga ike bụ na-aga n'ihu ịgba mbọ le ma ọ ga-emezi abụọ nke ọ dị ugbu a atọkwara ike imezi abụọ na akụkọ ọgbọ n'ihi na dịka kwụsị ahụ otu okwu ndị a si dị otu ihe na-egosite mbụ na ha mara karị ikọ ha.
Of course, they are sure of who they are and they know their capacity, their capability. Solomon dispossessed right there by another Solomon. So it's a Solomon to Solomon issue. And of course, he's coming forward. Machuku Michael finds Solomon, who takes from range, but then not so close to his target. And that looks like, of course, it's going to be a goal kick. Of course, we are back. James. And of course, that is a really beautiful deal from Abraham Friday to drive down that right hand channel. Free kick to Blackpool. Takes it long. Not entirely cleared. Beautiful, beautiful from Eno Abasi Udo. from outside the box. He saw the goalkeeper leaving his line, and he took that very thunderous shot that still got the goalkeeper down on the top. Where choose you saw that. That would have been a very magnificent goal had he sailed into the post.
nke a gara ebe ezigbo goolu gara mama nke ukwuu n'ihi na nwa amadi abụghị gbara ya bụ ihe o dịka onye o wee bọọlụ soro uche ya ya bụ o wee bụ ebumnobi ebe ahụ ebumnobi ya nọkwa n'ebe o ji akụ bọọlụ kwa na-aga mana otu ihe gbapụtara ihe otu ihe nke doro anya bụ na ọgba ọba ga-ebe o kwesịrị ịba ebe apụ na ya ga-aba mana e bụ egosi otu ihe nke ọma bụ na ndị ọma ga na-akpakụ bọọlụ kwa mara nke ha riri ihe ahụ na ihe a na-eme akụ bọọlụ ụkwụ ha dịkwa n'elu ụfọdụ na-asị na akụ bọọlụ ụkwụ ala ya Naijiria na ọkawachiri tekụmadụ nke ogo nke atọ ya bụtara bụ Nigerian Nationwide League 1 nke a bụ okwu asị onye si na bọọlụ okwu a amaghị mma nke nke bụ kwasị na a na-ekwu si ha bịa lere anya ha bịa were anya hụ na bọọlụ okwu na-akụ na na-egwu dị nke International Stadium nke oge ha dị ezigbo elu egosị na bọọlụ okwu Nigeria alaghachibara na ọdị ejikara ya.
Of course, the quality of the league has improved, the style of play has improved, and of course, you could see very, very exciting and intentional, incisive play from the players who are also very young, and that shows how important and how beautiful the coaches in the local scene are actually doing when it comes to galvanizing these boys in order to get a very, very good team. Where we have a corner. Corner to be taken. Takes it short. Oh, that would have been it, but then and of course we've seen them try to clear their lines. Tekuma Bata. This is good. Ooh! So Solomon, rather Christian, bringing everything into it. And that player is down there. Oh my goodness. And Adam Henry. Oh, that's Tekuma. Yeah, Tekuma Bata. Well, that's how physical the game can be. He's still holding on to his tie. He's requiring medical attention right now. Because that's this goal scorer who got a goal as early as the 6th minute. Talking about Tekuma.
No,
and ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 minutes of additional time. 3 minutes for either of Blackpool to get another goal, and that will be the equalizer for De-Sapele Lions to continue with their lead and maybe double it. And if I'm to rank by possession, I think that it's been 40-60. Solomon coming forward looking for Manasa, couldn't get to Manasa, but then he finds James, who is dispossessed right there by Solomon. So both Solomon for either side, and we'll see whose wisdom will help his team. And you ask yourself, what was that man thinking? Talking about Nwachukwu Michael.
Yeah, Nwachukwu Michael n'onwe ya ihe ahụ gbara ọ bụ ihe ụtụtụ ndị tụrụ anya ya gbaa n'ihi na ị ga-ajụ na ọchọrọ ka e were goolu dosiri ya n'elu mana ịhụla na ya ụfọdụ mgbe eji maka ọ bụ ihe obu n'obi ịgba ụfọdụ mgbe ị nọ na-akụ bọọlụ ụkwụ ị na-ama egwuregwu na-akwa akụ bọọlụ ụkwụ onye otu mgbe ga na-esi n'ala elu ma otu ị ga na-eche bụ ihe bụ kedu otu m ga-esi eme ya ka ọ gbapụta ihe kedu m ga-esi eme ya ka ọ gbapụta ihe o nwere ike ime gị ihe ị chere ime gị ime ihe ọzọ mana ọ bịa bụkwa ihe nọ na akụ bọọlụ ụkwụ eziokwu na onwe ndị ọ bụ ha na-emekwa ya ha nọkwara ebe ahụ uche ha na-aga nke ọma ha na-eme ya na bananya na dịka ọ dị ugbu a nyela ka onye ugbo bisi gbuo ya bụ na ndị otu bọọlụ Sapele Lions ketere aka ya bụ efu ga-eme nọkọnọkachi ya chọọ ka ogidi ahụ pụtata ka mmezi ya goolu abụọ na nke bụ eziokwu na ọ kụọla nkeji 45 ya bụ a na-atụ anya na onye ogbu opi osimiri ogbu opi ga-abịa urukwa n'aka elu.
Of course, 3 minutes of added time already given. And truth is that this game has become very, very physical. And Abasi got clattered into by Henry Adams. The referee says it's a free kick. Motioning to Henry to come close and collect his yellow card. When he's been brandished a yellow card. Talking about Adams Henry. Free kick, and that will likely be the last kick of the game. Of course, Odo and Peter James standing behind that one. And it's taken by Odo. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, half time. It is Sapele Lions 1, and of course Blackpool nil. Goal gotten by Tekuma Abata in the 6th minute has ensured that Sapele Lions go into the dugout leading. And we'll be back for the second half in no distant time. Don't go anywhere. second half of the Nationwide League One players right here at the Elephant Park, the ENYIMBA International Stadium, today being the 9th of August, and this is the second half of this encounter, and we are on the way. And of course, Blackpool right now playing from right to left from my sitting position. Remember, they are already trailing De-Sapele Lions by a goal to nothing, and if things ends this way, Blackpool will be on 3 points, De-Sapele Lions will be on 4 points, OIC on 3 points, while Roli FC will be on 1 point. And just to effect some correction, OIC will be on 6 points, Blackpool no points, Roli FC 1 point, and De-Sapele Lions, of course, if they win this one, then they will be looking at the promised land, and that is ticket to the NNL. Of course, Ayo, guess Monday. Who is playing on Sunday? Manasa. Whoosh! That's a clattering of bodies right there. Manasa and Odion Franklin. There has been a thorn in his flesh. Taking long. Of course, Christian Tadao and Peter. Whoosh! That's beautiful. Michael coming forth. So! Oh my God! How did he miss that? The 48 minutes of action. He drove down that channel, choose, you saw that. And then the opportunity to make it count when his shot was wide. Oh my goodness.
Nkele anya ka ya si ga nwa amada bụ onye mara nkorido to shiburu ya gaa n'aka nri dozie ọnọdụ dị mma nke ịgbaba ya bụ ihe mana otu si gbaa ya ọ gafee elu mana ịhụ ka o si aga otu ịgbapụtara ihe bụ na ndị a otu bọọlụ abụọ na-egosila onwe ha nke ọma dịka ndị akụmbọọlụ okwu dara ya nke ukwuu dịka ndị Blackpool na-agbalịsi mbọ ike ịhụ na ha ga-asụ ụgwọ a dịka nwa amada na-adọ ya aka na-efeji maka onye ogbu opi dịka ọ hụghị ya mana nke a bụ eziokwu bụ na ha na-agbalịsi mbọ ike n'ihi na ma ọ bụrụ na ọ dabaghị ha n'oge ugbu a ọ bụ na ihe ọbụla nke ha na-eme na asọrọ akụmbọọlụ okwu asọrọ ma mpi nke akụrụla ọnụ mana ka ọ dị ugbu a otu oge bọọlụ De-Sapele Lions na-etiri ịgba dịka Blackpool na ha agala n'ihu onye nke iri akara 20 jesi nọmba 20 na-aga n'ihu ile ma ọ ga-asa ụgwọ na akụmbọọlụ okwu a.
Well, of course, Solomon was driving down that channel and his cross couldn't make it count. He was actually looking to put Nwachukwu Michael in, but Nwachukwu Michael unfortunately couldn't get to that ball. And it's a free kick situation, indirect free kick. And the referee restarts with a drop ball. Of course, Okura rings it. Not too long. Opportunity to square. He decides to go back, talking about Abata. Solomon clears. Manasa coming in, having some movement with the other Solomon Emmanuel. Abata gives it to Abiodun, who is brought down, and of course James Peter coming forward. James Peter sees Friday Abraham. Couldn't get to Christian, or rather to Michael. Oh, you ask yourself, who was Solomon trying to play with? A player is down on the top, and we are seeing movement at the technical areas. JC number 11 for Blackpool will be coming in right now. Of course, Chukwuemeka will be coming in, replacing Manasa. Chukwuemeka coming in to replace Manasa. The player is still down on the top. The referee is motioning to him. He's asking the player to get up on his feet. And that seems to be Emmanuel Solomon. I beg your pardon, that is not Emmanuel Solomon, that is get his name? Emmanuel Osachukwu. Of course, there you go. Monday. This is Emmanuel. They're coming forward, and of course Michael is fouled right there. The referee says no free kick. Rather, that seems to be a corner kick. Well, that corner kick does not really result in anything. Solomon will have to, or rather, Christian will have to be very careful not to commit another card here. He brought down Harrison. Free kick. And the game is becoming very, very physical. Well, choose. This game is becoming very, very physical. And we saw that from the 30th minute of this encounter up to this very point. The physicality of the game has increased.
Iwe ike bụrụ na mmiri ga-abịa aka ị ga-ewepụta na akụ bọọlụ kwa ha dịka ọ dị ugbu a o doro m anya na ndị otu bọọlụ ndị ha abụọ ma ndị Sapele Lions ma ndị ogbe ha ndị na-akwado n'ala ga na-emeri bụ Blackpool ewepụtala nke ha ma ha ji na-apịa onwe ha ahụ nke nwa bekee na-akpọ physicality ya bụ body contact akụ bọọlụ kwa ọ dị elu nke ukwuu n'oge ugbu a mana ịkpọta ya na-ekwu oge nkwa dịka na-atụ anya na eluigwe ga-ewepụta iko ji bịa nke pụtara na mmiri ozuzo na-abịa n'oge na-adị anya pụta ihe gbapụtara ihe bụ na egwuregwu ENYIMBA ebe tara ọchịkọ ọma nke ọma ya bụ nwe otu mmiri si zoo n'ogbochi akụmbọọlụ okwu ebe a n'ihi na ha bụ akụmbọọlụ okwu eji akụrụngwa tara ọchịchị wee nụọ mana anyị na-aga n'ihu nke ọma na akụmbọọlụ okwu a anaghịla ka o si aga anya nkeji 53 ka a nọ n'oge ugbu a 53rd minute of the game dịka onye ogbu okwu igbuola naka nwa amada abụ onye na-akpọ akụmbọọlụ okwu n'otu egwu bọọlụ ndị Sapele Lions ya gbajuru n'ala ama na matụ anya na nwa amada ga-ebirikwa akụmbọọlụ okwu a na-aga n'ihu.
Of course, guys, A player is down on the top, and that foul was committed by Solomon, who I've talked about initially. Very physical player, and I think the referee has just been giving him a pat on the back, not in favor, so to say, but the player has been in the eye of the storm when it comes to committing a lot of fouls rather. As you see, another movement, and this time it's for Sapele Lions. And JC number 31, Esikesena, will be coming in for, of course, Emmanuel Ozochukwu. The free kick sees Henry standing behind that one. He's already on the yellow card. Ernest. Another foul right there, and it's Odo who is brought down. They restart quickly. Odo. I couldn't get to the man he was looking for. And we see Emmanuel Solomon trying to set up Abiodun, but that one also doesn't materialize. Blackpool coming forward right now. James, where he was looking to get to Christian, couldn't get to Christian. Of course, Odo was there. Ayo. Monday, Friday. Maybe they'll need a Saturday and Sunday in between in order to make these connections count better. Player is down on the turf. And that's none other than Ernest. Christian. James couldn't get that ball. Abiodun. Monday doesn't give him any chance whatsoever. Solomon sees Nwachukwu. Nwachukwu sees Chukwuemeka. Tekuma coming forward. Not giving any chance. Hey yo, there's the ball. This is Monday. And against Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka gets a free kick for himself. Of course, Ernest wanted to get Friday but couldn't get to him. The throw for Sapele Lions. Whoa, Abiodun not giving any chance whatsoever. James and Solomon was looking to get to Nwachukwu. Solomon. Abiodun. Tekuma. Of course, straight to the hands of Ayo. This is that one very well. Monday. Ernest. James finds Christian. I beg your pardon, finds Odo. Odo trying to get Chukwuemeka. I couldn't get Chukwuemeka. He got Nwachukwu, but then that's that for that. free kick, I guess. Of course it is. Another movement as we see Zion Bassi. He will be coming in. Zion Bassi coming in for Christian James. "60 minutes of action." Another a corner right now. Taken into the box. Solomon rises highest, couldn't get to that. Neither could Nwachuku. Monday does. And Monday trying to do a 1-2 with Friday. But you know, Friday is easier to get to Monday than from Monday to get to Friday. Those who are working class people understand the expression better off. Throwing. Peter. Ernest. Since James. Who sees Monday? Of course, Ernest to Eyo. Eyo finds the man who just came in, Zion. Zion. Of course, Sapele Lions coming forward. Oh, yeah. He's still within range. But try to shoot. You can see that hit the back of Odo. And he's out for a corner kick choose.
mana ndị otu egwu bọọlụ ndị ya ezigbo ohere maka ndị otu egwu bọọlụ Blackpool ha gbochiri ọnụgo ha nke ọma nke pụtara na ọspai na ọ pụtara ha gara ịgbafekọ ya ọ gara oji maka na ọ ga-apụcha n'ọnụ ya bụ ma ihe na-echekwa apụta bụ na ndị otu egwu bọọlụ ndị De-Sapele Lions ọ bụrụ na ile anya ka si ha nwe ha ji gbochie n'etiti bọọlụ ụkwụ a nke mere nka otu egwu bọọlụ Blackpool ịhapụzi etiti karịa ebe nke agbalị nke azụ ha otu ihe ndị a ga-agbapụta elu nke ndị agbalị ime kọmakọma bụ ịchọ otu a ga-esi eme ka ha mụta ohere otu usoro bara uru usoro tara otu nkọma nkọma ha na-ebu gbakpọ ndị obodo ha bụ otu egwu bọọlụ ndị De-Sapele Lions n'ihi lekwa ohere ọzọ ha nwetara ugbu a ha were ya gaa n'ihu mana otu ụba iwepụ ha ka onye ha nsogbu nke ara ha ọ bụrụ na nwa mmadụ ga-esi n'azụ gbaa ya si ebe nara ahụ gbaa ya a napụkwala ya akwụkwọ iji gosipụta gị na otu egwu De-Sapele ike chere ha nke ọma kama ha enwetala ohere ka ọ bụ ha nwere ike iji gbaba ya mana dịka ọ dị ndị na-enyere ndị ogbu otu aka sịra na nwa mmadụ anọdụrụ anọjọ ka na bụ offside position na bụ oge nwere ohere soro ya abatụ bọọlụ pụrụ ime gol maka ọ dị ugbu a kụbọrọ ka na-alụ elu eji maka na ndị na-elekwa anya ma ndị na-ele igwe onyonyo ma ndị na-ebe ha nọ ndị na-ama egwuregwu ụgwọ na-awụrụ anya obi dị ha atụ aṅụrị dịka a na-elekwa anya ihu eluigwe agbanweela n'oligosita agụ na mmiri na-ezozi n'oge ugbu a were bụ maka na ihe a bụ mmiri ozuzo nke ngozi mmiri ozuzo nke amara mana bọọlụ ụkwụ na-aga n'anya.
Of course, guys, since today we've had a very fair weather. It's been quite sunny right here in the city of ABIA, State, Nigeria, West Africa, and right now the clouds have bent, and we are seeing rain falling. But then, believe me when I tell you, it's not going to affect proceedings right here, because Enyimba will have what we call the Rolls Royce pitch, a pitch that doesn't really retain water, and even if it rains cat and dogs, in a few seconds you see the pitch dry up. That is why Enyimba is Enyimba, and there are very few pitches like this in Nigeria and in West Africa. Where Solomon is complaining that the ball should have come earlier from his captain, Peter James. Well, through by the man donning the jersey number 31 for De-Sapele Lions. That is Kesena, who just came in the second half. Of course, Odo was looking to get Chukwuba couldn't get to him. Throwing, taken quickly. This time around is a throw, I think, in favor of De-Sapele Lions. As you see, another substitution. Jersey number 18, Abraham Friday, will be coming off for Jonathan Chinaza. And they are coming forward, Blackpool. Because 70 minutes of action on the clock. I beg your pardon, 65 minutes of action. Well, of course, Tekuma has just the goalkeeper to beat. Ball not entirely out of danger, but then a Monday response fast. Whoosh! When you saw that, choose Tekuma, but at the goal scorer. Of course, he wanted to get another one that would have maybe taken this one off the grasp of Blackpool's. But then when you have a very good goalkeeper like Eyo, who has been doing a lot of fantastic saves too, it gives you something to keep your hearts down with.
Ọgbalị nkọma mana ihe na onye oche goolu agụsịrị onwe ya dịka onye makwara nkoriri bụ onye afọ juru na ihe gbasara bọọlụ ụkwụ n'ihi na ya bụ ohere karịa bụ nke gara imezu ọgbụ goolu abụọ mana eji maka ọ bụrụ na Tekuma koliri bọọlụ ahụ elu oge nwabiga na abụọ Chukwu eji maka nwere ike onye oche goolu ike oge enwetacha ya mana onye nkelekwara onye oche goolu mana onye ọzọ nkele nkọma bụ nwa amadi Abia mgbe bọọlụ ahụ na mekọtara ịba
of course Monday Oche
Amada kwesịkwara ka akpọrọ ya aka kụpụrụ ya aka si awa ka awa ọjọọ na-asị abịa ata ọjọọ n'ihi na o mere nkọma.
We're talking about the pronunciation of his name, choose Monday Oche. Well, we'll get to that. And of course, we see Adams Henry trying to launch a first one on Blackpool, but is dispossessed by James Peter. Nwachukwu coming forward. Opportunity. Sis Chukwuemeka back to Nwachukwu. Into the box! And of course, straight into the hands of Okoro Arinze. And that's a corner for Blackpool. Let you ask yourself, what would they do in order to get a goal in this one? Because they need a goal in order to at least maybe make them get a point. If not, if they end it like this, so far so good, we might say they are the whipping boys of the Southern Conference.
Onye ọbụla ga-atọzọ na akụpịa ha anya ala akụpịa ha ejikwa maka ha nwe n'onwe ha chọkwa ha dị otu a n'ihi ilekwa ya ka a zakwa akụ bọọlụ ụkwụ ị ga-ama ihe otu egwu bọọlụ ọhụtara nke ha riri ọ na-agba otu bọọlụ ogo ha dị ala n'ihi na ha na-eme ka ndị ihe eme ha doro anya ọ bụrụ ndị na-eme ka ndị na-amaghị ha abịa ha nọ mana ana m atụ anya na ọ bụghị na ha emeri akụmbọọlụ okwu ọ bụghị na emeri ha akụmbọọlụ okwu eji m aka ma sịcha na ha gbara oke ọnyụkwa n'ihi na ha alụọla ọgụ ka dimkpa mana ịlụ ọgụ ka dimkpa ụfọdụ mgbe ọ na-abụ omere ma chekwe onye otu aga na-ata ya na ha nwere onwe ha agbalịkwala ike ha niile dịka ọ dị ugbu a ha na-akwakwaranụ mana azụ ndị otu egwu bọọlụ De-Sapele Lions nke tara ezigbo ọchịchị nke na-ara ha ahụ ịgbabi ọ bụrụ na ha ga-agbabilikwa azụ ndị a ike si otu a nweta ohere isi bọọlụ na bọọlụ ugbu a nke a ga-abara oroma nke
Of course, we wait to see what they can be able to make out of that one. Chukwuemeka goes into space, but when he was trying to do it, Nwachukwu was trying to create a space for himself, then shoot, but unfortunately, he couldn't. As the defender, talking about Odion Franklin, of course, that was not Franklin, that was Jasmine Thompson, who reacted quickest to truncate that attack. Blackpool trying to turn defense into attack, and that ball is out for a throw. Woo! Could see the way that man rushed towards Abata in order to clear that ball. Abata wasn't expecting that, and you could see the way he had to lay down flat helplessly on the turf. I think that would require medical attention. He didn't see that one coming. He was hacked down from behind. That looks like the usual culprit in Solomon. Well, he's back on his feet talking about Tekuma Abata. Free kick to Sapele Lion as the heavens have opened their mouths more and more, and the rain is pouring down more and more. But today is Sunday, and I'm sure that so many churches sang the popular hymn, "There shall be showers of blessing." We're here right now. The showers of blessing are upon us at the ENYIMBA International Stadium. The final game of match day 2 in the South-South Conference between Blackpool and De-Sapele Lions. Of course, it's De-Sapele Lions leading by a goal to nothing. 6th minute goal from Tekuma Abata, ensuring that Sapele Lions are roaring all the way from Warri, Delta State. Chris, I don't know whether you've heard about the Sapele water.
Sure.
Of course, I don't know the part of the story you heard about the Sapele water. Maybe you just take us through that in a few seconds. Of course, Sapele water, one name that is synonymous to highness. Of course, it gave that town Sapele a lot of fame, if I can use that word. Monday, standing behind that free kick. Monday gets it to Jonah. Not entirely out as Ernest sees Monday. Monday still dashing down. As much as they've tried to stop him, and of course, Nwachukwu was there. No one Chuku, just to confirm who was there. It looks like the man who just came in, Chukwuemeka, but unfortunately, the goalkeeper of Sapele Lions, Arinze, responded quickly. Now we are really getting a heavy rain at the ENYIMBA International Stadium. Woo! What a beautiful way to turn. Talking about Tekuma. And it's a throw-in. Chibozo push towards a throw, and Monday will be the one to take that throw. Ernest sees Zion. Whoa, Monday got clattered into by Abiodun, and the defender was down, but then he is rising again. You know that thing that is said about the righteous, they fall 7 times and they rise again. But Monday seems to be righteous because he's playing on a Sunday, even though that's not what makes someone righteous choose.
Obviously, it shouldn't be. Tokwesịrị nke eziokwu na ọ bụ ihe otu kwesịrị ịdị ewu otu kwesịrị ịdị maka ọ bụ na a na ụbọchị ụka abụ ya na ịbụ onye nsọ ị ga-abụ onye nsọ mgbe niile ọ bụrụ na ị ga-abụ onye nsọ n'ihi na a nọ n'ụbọchị ụka mana nke eziokwu na-ahụla ka ọ na-aga n'anya dịka ọ dị eluigwe na ha ụkọrọ ihe okirikiri nke pụtara n'ihi na ha ezola ebe a nke a wụ mgbọsa mmiri nke nsọ eji maka nke ngozi a na-adabara anya na ụfọdụ anyị nakwa na-ele anya ka o si aga nke bụ eziokwu ka bụ otu ọkpụ chara acha otu egwu bọọlụ ndị a mara nke ha riri bụ De-Sapele Lions na-emeri Blackpool.
But of course, it's a free kick to Blackpool. And that free kick will be taken by Monday. Takes it into the box, but then straight into the hands of Okura Arinze. He's not troubled at all. 76 minutes of action. Throw into Blackpool. Solomon again. Finds Christian. Well, we can also say that the pitch is making the players to calm down with the sprints so as not to slide. Blackpool coming forward. Chukwuemeka. Nwachukwu. Solomon. Well, of course, straight into the hands of Okura Arinze. Throwing to Blackpool. Solomon finds Monday. Monday plunging forward. Sees Jonah. Solomon. Of course, Uche. Ernest to Zion. Zion coming forward. Season one Chuku. And now they are plunging forward again. Opportunity, Chukwuemeka. But giving a chance, Solomon! Chance! Can you do it? Oh my goodness! Couldn't get in! Couldn't get in with the goalkeeper out of the goal line, but the defense of De-Sapele Lions roaring across that back line. Choose, that is what you expect of your defenders when the chips are down to hold on their fort. That they did despite all Blackpool tried to do to get the equalizer. That didn't enter.
Chai ndo togu ball ndo De-Sapele atago aha pochela zan koma kera ndo togu ball ho emeka ha gasogwa mana kodugwa ejumakana ohone gosibute no togu ball nde Blackpool na agbara mbọ dịka nwoke ha bụ ka ndị mmadụ asị n'ọgbụ nke a ga-asa agwọ nke ọbụkwa dike ọkwa na olileanya na akụbọọlụ ka igbo dụmazi ezigbo okwu na ha nwere ntakịrị mana onweghị karịa mmadụ nwe olileanya n'ihi na a sị na onye be ndụ dị olileanya dị.
Well, of course, where there is life, there is hope. Why the game, why the clock keeps ticking, there is always a chance for a comeback. Jaguar almost tried that in their first game. Well, came back twice to draw the game, even though that was a result that is highly inconsequential because they are out of the NNL slot or ticket which they were vying for. And right now you have right to win all they can in order to secure that Southeast qualification. Solomon still coming forward. Not giving any chance whatsoever. You ask, who was he trying to get the ball to? Was it to Monday or was it to Chukwuemeka? Or to Chukwu, I beg your pardon. At the end of the day, it finds Okoro Arinze. Arinze launches it towards our building, but then straight into the hands of Eyo. Monday. James Solomon. Monday trying to look at what you could push the ball behind him. And that's De-Sapele can turn defense into attack. Woo. And that one was in front of the referee. Free kick. The referee issues a yellow card. That yellow card seems to be issued to Zion. Free kick. That would have been it. That would have been it. The second for De-Sapele. Of course, Abiodun couldn't put his leg very well towards that. Jonah coming forward. Sees Chibuzo sees Nwachukwu sees Chukwuemeka. And that is it! Finally! 82 minutes of action! What they were hoping for has finally come! And it is Chukwuemeka, the substitute, who gets that goal, feints with his face, brings the ball to his left, and finally gets the goal in the 82nd minute of action for Blackpool. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Choose, you saw that goal.
ha gbala mbọ ha gbara akwụkwara ha ụgwọ ọ na-ekopụta na akụ bọọlụ ka ihe na-eme n'ụwa ịgba mbọ ekekere ụwa ga-aza gị ekpere ga n'olugwu elu ma ala ga-aza gị okwu nke mere gosi otu ihe ọ na-egosi bụ na mbọ ha gbara akwụọla ha ụgwọ ha asala ụgwọ a.
Of course, Sapele Lions. It's another opportunity, but then he's out. It's a corner kick to Sapele Lions.
Congratulations to my man! Congratulations! Make it go live! Congratulations, they don't finish! The only 1 point thing go there to go. That's qualify here. Now one in the place.
Oh, chance from inside the box, but then is out. Throwing 84 minutes of action. Yellow card. It's 6 minutes of action. Another chance! Can they do it? Oh my goodness! Still on top! Oh, finally is out. Throwing. That would have been it. Choosing so that another goal marks Francis Campbell. A clearance it was from the Sapele Lions.
Ogere mere ka ọ baa bụrụ mana nke a bụ eziokwu bụ na ndị otu egwu bọọlụ ndị Sapele Lions nke ha ọnọdụ ha nọzi adịghị mma ile anya ugbu a na akụmbọọlụ kwa ị ga-ahụ na otu egwu bọọlụ ndị Blackpool nke Akwa Ibom akụmbọọlụ ụkwụ ha lagazi ezigbo elu dịka ha agbaala akụmbọọlụ ụkwụ dịka ndị mara ka ha ri ndị ebumnobi imere akụmbọọlụ ụkwụ ha na-achọla ya nke ọma dịka ibile anya ugbu a ị ga-ahụ na ihe fọdụrụ bụgharị ka nkeji atọ ka agba nke mbụ kpọrọ ọnụ eziokwu na onye ogbuepi ya na ndị na-ere aka ga-etikwu ihe n'elu ya nke nwa bekee na-akpọ added time ịtụkwasị oge n'elu oge maka ọ dị ugbu a otu egwu bọọlụ ndị Blackpool na-agba mbọ ọ nwere ike nweta nke ga-abara uru ị ga-eme ha inweta mmeri na akụmbọọlụ ụkwụ a wee mee ka olileanya ha wee lakwa elu nke ọma na akụmbọọlụ ụkwụ a na asọmpi ka na-aga n'ihu na ama egwuregwu Enyimba International Stadium ya bụ Nigeria Nationwide League 1 Playoffs Aba 2026.
Of course, with how heavy the rain has become, the movement of the ball has also been having some issues, and it's understandable. 87 minutes on the clock. Another change by Sapele Lions. And it's Nwachukwu, or rather Mike, coming in. And of course, you also have Emmanuel coming in. Another opportunity. Monday. Free kick to Blackpool. 88 minutes of action. Monday behind that one. That's a long punch out. Chukwemeka. Offside. And of course, Emmanuel Solomon coming out for Emmanuel Chinaka. Emmanuel, God is with us. We'll see how much God will be with them in their quest for getting the winner in this game. Of course, going forward again. Monday. Of course, it's a throw-in. Solomon couldn't get to that one. And right now we'll be looking at additional minutes of this encounter. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Full time. It is De-Sapele Lions 1, Blackpool 1, and with that, OYC are almost close to sealing qualification to the NNL. Well, this is the Sports Pastor El Chijo signing out. We choose the pundit. Bye bye. See you on Tuesday.
Jubilant fans of OYC fans, of course,